Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In this video we're going to finish my prayer wall. If you haven't seen the last video where I started prepping for all of this, then definitely click that. I will leave it linked down below and somewhere up here. And so for this video we're going to put everything together. I have a few last minute things I need to do. I want to print out or cut out the backings for the title, which is going to say Pray Without Ceasing. So I think I'm going to do that in a black, and I'm going to do that with my Cricut since I already have a file saved with the size of those. That way I can just make it a little bigger and it can pop off against the wall. And then I want to get some different paper laminated so I can actually use this wall without having to constantly be pulling things on and off. I can just write with like a expo marker and just constantly change what I'm praying for or who I'm praying for. Because I also want to start keeping track of my prayers. I know a lot of people do that, and I think it's a good way to like look back and see what God has done and maybe how long you were praying for, kind of like encourage you, like even though you were praying for this for so many years, it's like God answered, because God always answers our prayers. Sometimes they're not the answers we want, but he does always answer our prayers. My hair's doing whatever it wants today. So that is the plan for today's video. So I'm going to pull out my Cricut and start prepping things, get my laminator and start cutting up the papers I want, because I want it to also match. As you know, I did finish filling in the letters and I think they look so much better for the memory verse section. So I think for this, I want to laminate this so I can write on the back like the actual verse, but I know that I'm studying a verse from Ephesians, if that makes sense. So let's start wrapping up this project so we can see how this all turns out. I was trying to do this wall. My room is entirely destroyed, so ignore that for the next B-roll clips of me getting everything set. And you know, it's a process. It's all a process. We're all on a journey, and at one point we will be organized, but it's not today.
Fire keeps us warm. We can spend the night underneath the mistletoe, and I've gotten you a present that I put under the tree. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me. The snow is falling down and the storm is on its way, but as long as you're around, everything will be okay. 'Cause all I wanna do is spend this holiday with you. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else. I've decorated everything till we're perfect for this week. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for you and me.
Okay, so I got the backgrounds printed. Let me see if I find one that matches. And actually, now that I think of it, I did it wrong. I should have done the words that I have separated because they were too long. I should have printed out the outline together, but it's too late for that. So I guess that won't look too bad. We'll see how I feel if I decide to redo it. Next, to pick out the paper I want to use to do the actual prayer walls, and I'm trying to think of how I want to lay it out. And then I think I'm gonna laminate all of these. Oh, and I need to fix that other one because I did not do that. So
I've been happier than I have ever been. It's safe to say that my love for you is true. Tomorrow it is Christmas, the first for me and you. I've longed for this moment to have you for myself in a cabin out in nowhere, just us and no one else.
Hello everyone, it's the next day and so far I have done some laminating. So I've got most of these things laminated, but I laminated this big piece because I wanted to connect this, but I missed a tiny strip, but that's okay. The only thing is, where is it? I did one of them, but you see that big bubble? And on the back too, there's tons of bubbles. So on this little one, I try to like pull it off, but it was literally peeling the paper off. I wonder if I stick it back in my laminator, if it'll warm it up enough for me to pull it off. Let's try that. No, that's not doing anything. So I will probably have to redo that one, but it's all right. We will keep going. Yeah, so I'm gonna glue these pieces down and then we can start putting things on the wall and I will worry about the other pieces later.
Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, 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 come on. Dance. We're gonna dance, dance, have a good time. Dance, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join.
So I got this stuff up and I kind of like how it looks almost like a collage. So there's this pray without ceasing. Here I'm gonna put like prayer requests that people wouldn't necessarily want displayed, because I can take these and flip them over so I can write the actual prayer request, but I can like write the person or the gist there to keep it private. Here I want to put long-term prayer requests, and here I just want to put things that I can erase, throw pictures on, verses. I took down the other verses because I didn't like how they sat, or I didn't like how they looked, so I'm gonna put these shelves up and my letterboard, and I just wrote out Jesus the reason I sing. So that is my plan. Let's finish this. So this is how my prayer wall came out. And here we have the pray without ceasing, and then I just have the cards that I laminated under, and as you can see I wrote a little bit over here and just wrote some things down, and then these ones in the corner actually flip over, so they're like on a string, so I can keep prayer requests confidential if certain people don't want everyone to know certain things. And then on this wall, this is where I was going to put my memory verses, but it was just not working out. I didn't really like the way it looked, so I ended up putting my letterboard up here, and I put Jesus, the reason I sing, and then I put these two shelves, and I figured I can change them out whenever I want, but I figured this was just a cute way. This is something that I can see every single day because I work from here, so I can look at my prayer requests, I can see the things that I need to talk to God about, and just do that daily and just help form healthy habits to just strengthen my relationship with God. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what kind of videos you guys would like to see down below, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.